What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Vengeance is here for a hero breakdown on Lupita. Yay, Lupita. She's a little cross-eyed there for a second, but she's pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look at her. Actually, first, let's go over. She is Light Tower. Eliminating a certain number of Naya Stones every time grants a buff to faction members. Deploying 2, 3, or 4 faction members, all members gain a shield whose HP is equal to 10, 20, and 25% of max HP when battle starts. So full light tower team, 4 people, you get a 25% shield up front at the start of the fight. That's good for War for Courage or Rune Shield battlefields. It's good for any kind of PvP. So light shield or light tower, thumbs up. As far as her move goes, her move is called Heroic Charge. It is slow. It deals a total of 210% damage to all enemies for 5 hits and reduces all enemies' defense by 20% for 3 turns. Passive increases self-critical chance by 20% for 3 turns when every 10 stones are matched. So, while we're talking skills here, she is, in my opinion, essential to a really good mono yellow team in PvP. Dropping the entire enemy's defense by 20% and then hitting with a bunch of other hard-hitting AoE characters behind it, like Agatha will hit everyone, Reginald will hit everyone, Zeus will hit everyone, characters like that. If you put them in the same team, as long as you use Lupita first and drop that defense, you're going to get a lot more out of your other characters, and you're going to smash the whole team at one time. So I love her for that. I love her as a 4th in a light tower faction team. I got 3 other characters that I would rather deploy, but she fits right in there. She's a really good character. As far as the same move goes, Ruby and Rose has a larger defense down, but it is only to target, so it is excellent for Titan fights. You can actually probably use her in almost all Titan fights and all parties because of that. Just that nasty defense down is a big deal. So Lupita for PvP or campaign missions where you have lots of enemies, like 4 or 5 enemies, Lupita. But if it's single target, you'll want to use Ruby and Rose instead of Lupita. Let's look at her weapons. She is a strength hero, so she can carry the whip if you need her to. Otherwise, I usually put this Endless Winter on her. She already gets a bonus when Naya Stones are matched from her move. This gives her shield. So it's on that light tower team. It's kind of about shields. That'll keep her having shields throughout the game instead of just at the beginning of the turn or the beginning of the battle, I should say. Awakening. Awakening 1 is for each ally of the same faction on the team, increases attack, defense, max HP by 30% for self. So, that light tower team, this gives it a little pack-a-punch. This is a nice little addition to the team because it's a lot of defense on the light tower team. Awaken 2 effect increases attack, defense, and max HP by 10%. Awaken 3 deals 10% extra damage if hero's attack is higher than the enemy, takes 10% less damage if the hero's defense is higher than the enemy. And Awaken 4, standard stuff here, attack, defense, max HP 10%. And then the big one, Awaken 5, decreases the requirement of Naya Stones for increasing critical chance to 5. Okay, so if you can put Lupita in a team with Light Tower, she's going to perform. If you put her in an all mono team, she's going to perform. If you're going to do an all mono team, like I said, you can have her hold the whip. You can have an intelligence hero like Ruby and Rose, Agatha, or Zeus. You can have them hold the Staff of Naya. And then that yellow team is just fire. Most of those heroes in yellow are slow, or in light are slow heroes. So the staff and Zeus are pretty important to keeping the stones out there on that team. But like I said, this is a character that you will definitely want to put on that mono yellow team. As far as getting her, how do you get her? Well, you can summon her anytime in the Epic Summoning Portal, and anytime the Light Element Summoning Portal rolls around, you can get her from there as well. As far as a grade on her in a Light Tower team or a mono light team, she's a A+ material. Otherwise, she has situational goodness. Sometimes I tell you guys, it's really hard to grade these characters because they all have like a niche, like what they are good at, what they're not good at. So in some situations, they're going to be awesome. They're going to be A+ type characters. But then in other situations, they're not as good. So like for instance, Lupita is awesome for having 4 or 5 enemies out there. That defense down bonus is going to be huge, but at the same time, against a single target, probably not a hero that you want to go with. So if you're talking Titans, does it have some viability? Yeah, 20% decrease in defense is good. If you don't have Ruby and Rose, then this is your go-to. But generally speaking, for like a Titan fight, this is going to be a lower graded character, like a B or a B+. Some viability, not the best. PvP, high grade there. I would have to give you Lupita as an A+, just because she puts that defense down onto everyone, and in the correct party where you can get her to go off quickly, she can be rather devastating. So yeah, let's say PvE, lots of characters, lots of characters to fight. She's probably also an A+. Overall, really great character. She really makes a difference in that light tower team, like I said. So if you have the characters for that, try it out. It's a real fun team. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like and a subscribe. And until next time, vengeance out.